Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about love. I don't know if you're like me, but I believe in God's angels that are watching out for me every day. And I have started finding these rocks ever since my boyfriend and I started dating over a year ago. And look at that, it's a heart rock. And it made me think about God's unconditional love. And this last weekend, we went to a wedding and celebrated some of my boyfriend's family members uniting their love and becoming a family, and just everything that goes into that. And my boyfriend and I also just celebrated our anniversary of being official. And so today I just want to talk to you about love and just some things that came to mind. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, and best-selling Amazon author. I work with people helping you process different emotions through art. And I also incorporate self-development. I've spent thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours into training and been certified in various communication certifications, and have a lot of leadership experience as well. So today we're going to talk about love, and there's so many things we could talk about, but I want to share a couple things. In the Bible it talks about unconditional love in Colossians or 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it says, love is patient, love is kind, does not envy, does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking. Love is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. It always hopes, always perseveres, and always trusts. Love never fails. If we think about what unconditional love is in the Bible, or how God defines that for us to use today, and I just want to ask the question, do you love people unconditionally? Or are there conditions? It took me a while to really think about that, where, I've had different relationships in my life that haven't worked out. And I always wanted that one special person in my life that would be my forever person. What I call the front porch test, where I can envision them on the front porch at 80 years old and just being able to visit and still be best friends and laugh and get along. Even after years of being together. And I always longed for that growing up, but that's not how my life worked out. My life had a different turn of events, and I wouldn't change anything, because I have two wonderful children, and I've learned a lot of lessons along the road that I need to learn. I need to learn some hard lessons, and but unconditional love, it's like sometimes when you think about romantic love, we have conditions. It's like, I will love you if you take out the trash every Wednesday night. Or I will love you if you cook me dinner every single night. I will love you only if you let me watch all the football games forever. And those might be preferences, but we need to think about what our preferences and what our needs are. And Tony Robbins talks about the 6 human needs: the need for love and connection, the need for significance, the need for certainty, the need for uncertainty, the need for growth, and the need for contribution. Now, the first 4 talk about your personality, where love and connection. And I recommend taking his 6 human needs test. You can look it up and take Tony Robbins' 6 human needs test. That's one of the things that I go over with some of my clients, is finding out what is your greatest need. Because if your greatest need is love and significance, then you're going to be more worried about those relationships in your life, whether that's family members or your significant other or you're at work. And you're going to be more concerned about making sure that those relationships are connected and that you have that time that you need, or, incorporate maybe the 5 love languages, where whatever that love language is for you, the language of communication or gifts or touch or time, quality time. And then the other one is, I can't remember, but there's 5 different love languages, and you can take that test too and think about, what that is to you. So not only do we have love and connection, there's also 5 different love languages that can go into that. And then we also have different attachment styles you might have heard of. And so it's just so important for you to be able to learn who you are, what your needs are when you're going into relationships, whether that's your significant other, family members, coworkers, whatever that might be. And then you also tie into that your personality. So there's 16 different personality types according to the Myers-Briggs test, the MBTI test. And I would encourage you to take that out to see what personality type you are. So there's so many different dynamics that go into relationships. And it's very rare when you can get along all of the time with your significant other. And so I want to talk about unconditional love. What does that look like to you? Does having a romantic relationship mean you're never going to have a disagreement? That you're never going to have a bad day? Or, what are your expectations of the people around you? Are the expectations so high that everybody's going to fail, and that all of a sudden, if somebody doesn't do the thing that you want them to do, or you think that they should do, or behave in the way that you think they should, that you're just going to cut them off the rest of your life? Is that unconditional love? Or is that love conditioned based on what you think the world should be? Or is that love based on the good intention of the other person? My relationship with my boyfriend is so amazing. Haven't ever been with anybody who I just feel so passionate and just have such a deep love and connection with him. And I think it's a combination of a lot of different things where we have a similar love language. Our personalities mesh very well together. We have great communication, but we even have some bumps in the road where there's different things that we need to work through, right? And so I just want to encourage you, are you being unrealistic with those in your life? Do you love them unconditionally? Or do they have to play by your rules all the time? And what about thinking about what their needs are? What do they need? There's just so much that goes into a relationship and love. And I just hope this short message causes you to think about what your motives are behind the things that you do, the interactions you have. Are you easily angered? Unconditional love in the Bible talks about, the definition is, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. It always hopes. It always trusts. It always perseveres. Love never fails. I think about people who have been in relationships, married for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they just know each other so deeply. And thinking about what they endure, really, or get to enjoy, the ups and downs of life. And really that deep love, that committed deep love, it's going to take some work. And that's true for everyone in your life. So don't give up on people so quickly. I just want to encourage you to continue to reach out, continue to love. Another big thing that's helped me in my life as well is forgiveness. And just because you say you're sorry, or just because you forgive somebody, doesn't mean that you are acknowledging you own it. It's something that it's basically swallowing your pride, saying, you know what, even though I may have not done anything wrong in this situation, I'm still going to apologize because this relationship matters more to me than my pride. The long-term relationship matters more to me than me just having or being right in the moment. So I just want to challenge your thinking today. We've got so much divorce, so much heartache out there. So many people are alone. We need each other. And if you can guess, my greatest need is love and connection. I just love connecting with you. If this has been encouraging to you, please give me a thumbs up, make a comment. I would love your feedback. If you want to work with me, email me at mycourageousmasterpiece@gmail.com. Looking forward to connecting with you. Have a great day.